Hello friends and viewers, I welcome everybody on my YouTube channel Lok Sevak the Study IQ. Friends, as you know, a couple of weeks is left to go. UPSC PT examination is nearby. In June, exam is scheduled to be conducted by the UPSC, and before this time, this is very important time in my point of view and in every point of view. You will realize this that this is the time for practice. If you will go through more and more practice, you will get more exposures, nature of the questions, content of the questions, and how UPSC asks the questions, and what is the quality and standard of the question. So just you take more and more mock test, whether you go and join any coaching institute, they are conducting any free mock test or paid mock test, or whether you can join online mock test, free or paid, anything else, but you just take on more and more mock test that will make you perfect before the PT examination. This is very important advice for all the aspirants who are just going to take on the PT. Friends, that is why I have designed this video format, free mock test, designed by the experienced aspirants of the UPSC. You just watch this video of 10 to 15 minutes. Only 10 questions I have included from the modern history, and later on I would upload more videos covering all the important topic for the UPSC PD examination this year. Friends, just watch this video one time, and if you get the quality and content up to the mark and standard of the UPSC, then only then you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe my channel so as to you get the next video uploading notification. Thank you so much. Now let's start the free mock test in video format, because if you really want to get the PDF of this, I can provide you. You can follow me on my Facebook page where I can provide it. Friends, let's start. Consider the following statements. The first statement is Dadabhai Nauroji was the president of Congress when partition of Bengal took place. Second statement is that Dadabhai Nauroji had led the foundation of East Indian Association in Bengal. Friends, this is the two statement. If you realize Dadabhai Nauroji was the president of Congress when partition of Bengal took place. Quotes, both first and second are correct. Both first and second are incorrect. Only first is correct. Only second is correct. Friends, you may have pointed out the right answer. I gonna just explain you the point. First statement. The president of Congress when partition of Bengal took place was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, because you know the Bengal partition was took place in 1905, not in 1986, and Dadabhai Nauroji was Congress president in 1906. That was Kolkata. At that time it was Calcutta session of the Congress. Friends, so first statement is wrong, and second statement is that Dadabhai Nauroji had led the foundation of East Indian Association in London is correct sentence. And Dadabhai Nauroji is a very prominent personality of modern India, and there are so many facts we must remember, because so many times question UPSC has asked about Dadabhai Nauroji. So you just memorize these. First of all, that Dadabhai Nauroji led the foundation of East Indian Association in London, and he also established in 1865 London India Society. That was another organization he established 1892. First Indian, he was elected for British House of Commons from Liberal Party. And another important point is that he became the Congress president three times. First time just after establishment of the Congress was established in 1885, and 1886, that was the second Congress session, which was held in Kolkata, was presided by the Dadabhai Nauroji. And second time he presided the Congress session in 1893, which was venued at Lahore, and last time 1916 in Kolkata. And he also gave a very well known theory, that is, drain of wealth, that was published in an article, Poverty and British Rule in India. Friends, next question we come. So final answer is that only second is correct. D answer is correct. Next question is that, friends, I have written these important questions, so I just forgot that I have to make this video on mobile. That is why this is not showing completely on you. Next time I would neck to neck write this. Just see, match list 1 with the list second and choose the correct answer from the code given below the list. List 1 incidents. There are some prominent and major incidents happen. Murder of Swami Sahajanand, the first incident. First general election. And C, annulment of partition of Bengal. And D, newspaper act. We have to match these all incidents which took place at different time during the period of Viceroy, which incident took place. The first I have just explained you, murder of Swami Sahajanand was took place in Lord Linlithgow was Viceroy. The first general election was held in Lord Reading period. Annulment of partition of Bengal, Lord Harding II at that time was Indian Viceroy, and newspaper act was implemented during the Lord Minto II. Lord Minto II is also known for his very prominent act, Morley Minto reform. You just memorize each and every point for because it is very important reform, and which lead to the finally partition of the India. Next question is that, which of the following is or not the founders of Bombay Presidency Association? Which of the following is or not the founders of Bombay Presidency Association? Number 1, Firoz Shah Mehta. Second, K.T. Talang. Third, Badruddin Tayyabji. And fourth, V.C. Banerjee. Friends, if we talk about the founders member of the Bombay Presidency Association, you might have pointed out the right answer. As you know, Firoz Shah Mehta was the founder member of the Bombay Presidency. Badruddin Tayyabji also come from Bombay, and he was also the founder member. And V.C. Banerjee also a founder member of the Bombay Presidency. K.T. Talang was also member of Bombay Presidency Association, but he was not the founder member of the Bombay Presidency Association, and that is why the answer is that you can just find out that answer is A, only second. K.T. Talang is not the founder member of the Bombay Presidency Association. And I just want to tell you a few important points about the K.T. Talang. He was the first you can say Maharashtrian who played very important role for compulsory primary education in Bombay Presidency. And second thing is that he was also first Indian in British India who became Vice Chancellor in any university in British rule. Next question. Consider the following statements. Consider the following statement. Indian Association had sponsored All India National Conference in 1883 and 1885. Second point is that Vernacular Press Act was replaced in 1882 by Lord Ripon. Quotes are like this. Both first and second are correct. Both first and second are incorrect. Only one is correct. Only second is correct. Friends, the answer is first. The answer is A. Both sentences are correct because Indian Association had sponsored All Indian National Conference in 1883 and 1885. Anand Mohan Bose, Surendranath Banerjee was taking part in such was leading this organization, and Vernacular Press Act was replaced in 1882 by the Lord Ripon. This is another right fact of this question, because this Vernacular Press Act was introduced by the Lord Lytton, and this was replaced by the Lord Ripon. And Lord Ripon is also known for local self-local government, founder of that, and he also tried to reform judiciary system. About that. Next question. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. The independence resolution was passed for the first time in Madras session 1927 of the Congress. The President of Indian National Congress at the time of independence was J.B. Kripalani. Friends, both sentences are correct. Friends, these are the codes. Both first and second are correct. Both first and second are incorrect. Only one is correct. Only second is correct. I think you have pointed out the right answer. And this question, what your idea is? In my point of view, both sentences are correct. The first session, Congress session, which was held in Madras, and this time independence resolution was passed first time ever in the history of the Congress or Indian freedom struggle. The president of Indian National Congress at the time of the independence was J.B. Kripalani. Is a known fact. And before J.B. Kripalani, Maulana Azad was the president of the Congress, and he continued for 6 terms before the J.B. Kripalani. And next question is this. Consider the following statements. Sanjeevani was the journal which gave the call for boycott during the Swadeshi movement. Sanjeevani was the journal which gave the call for boycott during the Swadeshi movement. The first ever Indian leader to adopt boycott in this movement was B.G. Tilak, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And third statement is that Bholanath Chandra was the first to propose boycott to excel economic pressure on the British. Next, Bengal United is a power was said by H.H. Risley. Friends, codes are like this. A, 1 and second are correct. B, 1, second and third are correct. Second, third and fourth are correct. All of the above are correct. Friends, before going to opt the answer, we must understand that Sanjeevani was the newspaper. You just can comment about who was the editor of this newspaper, friends, and this was the first paper who called for boycott during the Swadeshi movement, and this is the correct statement. Next point is that the first ever Indian leader to adopt boycott in this movement was Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and this is also a correct statement. Next, Bholanath Chandra was the first to propose boycott to excel economic pressure on the British. This is also a correct statement, and in Bipin Chandra you can get this. And finally, the fourth one, Bengal United is a power, was said by the H.H. Risley. This is also correct sentence. So answer is D. All of the above are correct, and answer is D. Next question is this. Consider the following statement. Correct. The famous poem Amar Sona Bangla. Friend, you must understand this question. Consider the following statement and state which is not correct. We have to find out which statement is not correct. So first statement is this: the famous poem Amar Sonar Bangla was written by R.N. Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore. So this is the right statement, and question is asking not correct, incorrect statement. So this is the correct statement, that is why it is not the answer. political freedom is in the life breath of nation was said by the Arvindo Ghosh. This is the very famous statement of the Arvind Ghosh. So this is also correct sentence. It is also not correct. So this is not the answer. And Swaraj in the fulfillment of ancient life of the India was said by the Arvindo, and this is also said by the Arvindo Ghosh. So is this answer of this only second, B second and third, C only third, and D none of the above. Friends, answer you may have opted for but you just know the answer. Answer is D none of the above, because question is asking which is not correct. So this statement is correct, second statement is correct, third statement is correct. So all three statements are correct. That is why none of the above. Next question is that this is, I think, eighth question of the video. Match list 1 with second and choose the correct answer from the codes given below the list. List 1, name of the paper, journal, and name of founder, editor. Friends, I want to tell you one thing. I have just written this mock test with my pen, and I made this made this PDF, and then I am trying to upload this video. So friend, if you will like this and if you will appreciate my effort, then I would try to type all the questions, and then after typed material I would upload in next further videos. Bengal Gazette, you know, this is the first newspaper in English which was published in India. Who was the founder of this paper? You know, James Augustus Hickey was this main editor of the or founder of this newspaper. Second the Talwar. Talwar, you know, Virendranath Chattopadhyay was the founder of the Talwar. And Gonabani, it was founded by the Gopi Chakravarti. And finally, you know, Indian Herald was R. Williams. So you can now match, and answer is, you know, C, 3, 1, 2, 4. The ninth question of this video, second last, which of the following are true about Gandhi-Irwin Pact? Which of the following are true about Gandhi-Irwin Pact? It is, first statement, it is also known as Pune Act. You just realize what statement is. It is also known as Pune Act. Irwin agreed to release all political prisoners except Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, and Sukhdev. Third statement, right to make salt in coastal villages for personal consumption was granted by this pact, and Gandhiji agreed to suspend civil disobedience or movement and participate in second session of RTC Round Table Conference. Codes are A, 1, 2nd and 3rd are correct. 2nd, 3rd and 4th. 1, 2nd and 4th, all of the above. Friend, just tell about, you know, first statement, it is also known as Pune Pact. Pune Act. No, it is not the Pune Act Pact. It is known as the Delhi Pact. Friends, you know, it was the Delhi Pact. This agreement was signed in Delhi. That is why it is called Delhi Pact, not Pune Pact. Pune Pact was done between Gandhiji and Ambedkar ji. Next question, you know, friends, first is wrong, and 2nd, 3rd and 4th are correct. 2nd, 3rd and 4th are correct, so answer is B. Next and final question, Darsana Salt Works, 21st May 1930 Satyagraha was led by which of the following? Sarojini Naidu, Imam Sahib, or Manilal Gandhi. Codes are like this: first only, 2nd and 3rd, first and 2nd, and finally D. None of the above. Next answer is this, you know, the D, all of the above. Sorry, all of the above answer. So you know, atrocities which was done during the peaceful satyagrahis of the Dharthana salt works has been vividly described by the American journalist Webb Miller. So and in that protest, Sarojini Naidu, Imam Sahib, and Manilal Gandhi ji all were participating. So answer is all of the above. Friends, this is my first video uploaded for free mock test format. You just can comment about the quality, about the content. If I know there is a lot of room for the improvement, more quality, more effective video can be uploaded. But if even then you like this and you appreciate my effort, you just like it, share it, and you can subscribe my channel for next video. Thank you so much.